Alrighty, awesome. So thank you guys so much for joining our Coach Happy Hour. We're really excited to share everything about coaching with you. And joining you today, we've got myself, I'm Ellen, and then we also have Jackie and Alyssa as well. So we're going to be your hosts throughout this call and webinar. And just to kick everything off, we're just going to share with you a little bit about our journeys as coaches and how we got started. So for me, I've been a coach for about 9 months now, and it's really been an incredible journey. I first tried Beachbody products last May, and I had a wedding coming up in a few months, and I wanted to get into the best shape of my life. And I was feeling just really tired and kind of scraggly, and I know that's strange adjectives, but I did feel that way. And I wanted to just get into the best shape that I could possibly be in, and the gym just wasn't really working for me. So I found my coach on social media, and I've been following her for about 6 months, and I just really loved watching everything that she was doing. From her workouts to, her lifestyle that she was living, and I found out that she was a Beachbody coach, and I was like, okay, well, what is that? Like, I want to do that. Everything that you're doing looks awesome, and so I decided to sign up with the challenge pack, started the 21-day fix program, and 2 weeks into it, I was feeling so great. I was seeing these awesome changes in my body, but also in my mindset, and being a part of this greater community and this, group of women that was just so inspiring. I was like, okay, I need to do this. I need to get people on this. I need to share this with other people also. And I was at the point in my 9-to-5 job where I was kind of craving something more. I wanted more interaction with people. I wanted to help people. And fitness and nutrition had always been an area of really huge interest for me, but I didn't have time to go and get certified as a personal trainer, and I really didn't want to go back to school and get a degree to be a nutritionist or anything like that. So one of the great things about this is that you don't necessarily have to be certified in anything or be a fitness expert, which helped attract me to this opportunity. So I decided to sign up to be a coach to pay it forward to other people, and in the short 9 months that I've been doing this, it's been truly a huge blessing. I mean, I've grown so much as a person. I've connected and reconnected with people that I lost touch with. And it's just been such a rewarding journey that I started, all because I made a commitment to get into better shape in 3 weeks. So I'm really thankful for this every single day. It truly just transformed my life. So yeah, I'm really excited to share some of the details with you.
Okay, I'll jump in next. So my name's Jackie Bender. Thank you girls for attending the call. I will tell you that I was your biggest skeptic looking at Beachbody, right? Like, this can't be real. This has to be a load of crap. You can't work on Facebook all day and make money. Like, that's not how it goes. So I watched for a year and a half. I watched and followed silently a whole bunch of coaches. And, me, I have a master's degree in social work. I'm all about, the certificate, the education, you need to be a pro at something to help other people in it. And that's just not the case. And I found that out the hard way, and I wasted a year and a half watching instead of doing. And I totally regret it. And my light bulb moment was when I watched one of the girls that I actually went to college with become the #1 coach in the company and be inducted into the Millionaires Club. And I kept seeing her go on these vacations and everything. And I'm like, I know her. She's a real person. I went to college with her. This can't be as fake as it seems, because when you Google Beachbody, some of the first things that pop up are scam, pyramid scheme, all these things. So once I finally said, okay, let me dip my toe in the water here, I learned the hard way that I had wasted all that time and that it wasn't so much of a scheme. And I think I was so intrigued by it is because, some of the girls on the call that are in my challenge group and know that I'm a behavioral health and wellness coach for the military. I'm a social worker. And I actually got my training certificate last year. So I'm big on health and fitness. I'm really big on disease prevention. And that's one of the things that I like to do, except I hate that I'm stuck at a desk all the time and I only have a certain population to work with. So one of my biggest things of becoming a coach is that I can touch anyone in the United States, Canada, wherever, because this is run on social media. And a lot of times when you're a trainer, I can't be in Texas with Abby helping her in a gym because I'm in Pennsylvania, but I can help provide her tools through social media and touch more lives this way. And a lot of times when someone's starting their fitness journey, they don't want to walk into a gym. They're just not ready for that yet. Or if they do walk into the gym, they don't know what they're doing. And I can't always be there to help them. So this was a different way for me to pay it forward and help other people. And I was very financial driven coming into this as well, because I was looking for something else to do to pay off my huge master's debt, which is like $120,000. So I got, paid all this money, got this fancy degree, and now using it, social work world's like teaching world, you don't make a ton of money. So this was another way for me to supplement my income, doing something that I actually enjoy doing, playing on social media, earning vacations. I mean, going to Summit here in July with all of these coaches. We're taking over Nashville. I mean, these are things that I can't do in my regular 9 to 5. And I'm like, why not? Why not be part of this? So there's a huge reason why I signed up to be a coach, just to help myself pay off debt, earn extra income, and to really focus on disease prevention, because it runs rampant in my family. I'm sure you guys have seen my posts. My aunt has cancer right now. My other aunt had cancer. So I'm really big on doing anything and everything you can to be a healthy mind and body. So that's kind of my spiel in a nutshell of how I signed up. I found my coach on social media. She actually lived in Oregon. So you don't necessarily have to live or know anyone that you connect with. It's pretty cool that we have the ability to do this, and we have the platform to do it and to touch so many lives. So I will give it over to Alyssa.
Hi guys. So my story is a little bit different from Jackie and Ellen's story. When I first signed up as a coach, I didn't sign up with intentions of working the business. I came across my coach on social media during a time in my life where I was just like unmotivated. I was really unhappy. I was just like in a very like low place. I was just all sad all the time. I just didn't know where my life was going, and I was looking, for a way to change all that. So I found my coach, and I was like, how is she so happy? Like, what is she doing every day that just makes her happy? Like, why can't I have that? So I emailed her, and I started on my program. I started drinking my superfoods every single day, and literally within 21 days, when I say like my life changed, I literally mean like my life changed. I was a completely different person. I had my drive back. I had my motivation back. I was happy. I was like waking up happy in the morning instead of dreading my days. Like I was just in the best place. And I went in with both feet and I just did it. And then after that, like a few months after that, with trying new programs, I was like, okay, I'm going to try it and see what happens. Like, let's see what it's like to actually be a coach and pay it forward and help other people. And ever since I started doing that, I mean, it's literally been the craziest, and like in a good way, like it's been like such an amazing experience. And just being able to be a part of like everything this company is and stands for has been so awesome. And originally for me, like I'm a makeup artist. I was a makeup artist for over 7 years in the industry. That was like my life. That was my identity. And then once I fell out of love with that passion and other passions that I was having, once I kind of just started falling out of love with it, I just didn't know who I was, because that's who I always like thought I would be forever. The other thing too that I want to add in is I was never a health and fitness person ever. I was that friend that would go to like LA Fitness with my friends, and I would sit on the bike like on my phone and be like, are we done yet? Like, when can we go eat? Like, I didn't care about fitness. It just wasn't my thing. I always told myself I would never be a fitness person. I was like, that's just never going to be me. And then this opportunity comes across my life when I need it most. And I went from someone who thought she would never ever be into health and fitness to someone who's made it her job and it's her passion. And it like literally, it makes me so happy to be able to share it with other people and see others on their journey and see their progress and just like, just be a part of that. It's been such an amazing experience. And just, it's crazy to think how sending one email really just changed the direction of my life in the most positive way. And it's been amazing. And I love it so much. So that is just kind of like a snippet of my story. And I'm going to throw it back to Ellen so she can tell you what's next.
Alrighty. So just going to go into a couple of the cornerstones of what coaching really is and what the core of this business is. The first part is that it is your business and it is built on you. So The best part about being a coach is consistently working on yourself and your journey. It is about being the best version of yourself and showing up for you and your goals every single day, which is great. I mean, it's that extra layer of accountability towards your health and wellness and just mental goals that really helps everybody stay accountable. That was one of the main reasons why I decided to join as a coach too, was that, if other people were going to be watching me on this journey, I better, be showing up for myself every day too, and work on me. With that being said, personal development is such a huge part of this business. Also, consistently, evolving and growing as a person, overcoming your fears, and really taking charge of your life is something that, is the most inspiring part about all of this, and sharing that with others and inspiring other people to do the same. One of the great business aspects of this is that, you truly own it. It is based off of what hours you can work, how much time you can put into it, and you are completely in charge of how much money you make and how successful you are with this business. So if you, just want to work for 30 minutes a day and make a little bit extra each month to, go shopping or save up for a trip, you can do that. If you want to, have this be a full-time job and make, replace full-time income and quit your desk job. There's plenty of people that have done that. It's completely doable. So that's one of the really great aspects about this. The third thing is that, being proof that the products work and really, diving in with drinking Shakeology and trying out a program and committing to it. Doing that is going to set you up for success also, and sharing this with other people. So I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about social media, because this is a huge part of the business and kind of how coaching works and how we operate in our day-to-day. And it's also how a lot of us met and connected too. So it's kind of a really, really cool concept. So how do we as coaches build our businesses on social media and connect with other people? So like I mentioned, it's about you and your journey and sharing it. But it's also about building relationships with people and really connecting with others as well. The great thing about social media is that there's this huge, vast network. I mean, Instagram is huge. It's a global thing. So is Facebook. There's never a shortage of people that you can connect with and meet. And the great thing about it is that these are people that normally you wouldn't have met or connected with. I mean, you don't have overlapping social circles, and it really is just like the sky is the limit to how many people you can really help and touch. One thing that I love about this is that it is not a sales position at all. It is truly about building relationships, getting to know people, and finding out how you can help them, how you can help them with their goals, with their lives, and reach towards the stars with whatever things that they're trying to accomplish. So with that, building your brand and, really reaching out and connecting with people on social media, it doesn't have to be scary. I was a person who had my social media on lockdown when I started. I mean, my Instagram was private. On Facebook, I was like, oh, I don't know you. Go away. Stop trying to friend request me. I don't know you. I don't want to get to know you. And it completely changed my perception because now I just want to talk to everybody and I just be friends with everybody. And it's not even business related. It's just I'm more open to being receptive towards other people in my life. So having that mentality going into your social media account is huge. With that being said, inviting people and sharing your journey, it can be kind of uncomfortable, being vulnerable and talking about the things that you don't necessarily want to share with people, like your before and after pictures, or talking about, maybe getting off track mentally. But that's the beauty about this, is being vulnerable helps you grow as a person, and it helps other people relate to you. And that's truly what's going to help grow your business and help attract other people to you. There's this whole saying, your vibe attracts your tribe. And it is so true. So when you're really authentic to yourself and you share how you're feeling, parts of your life, and you open yourself up to, receiving interaction with other people that you don't necessarily know, it really is such a huge game changer just personally, in your everyday life. So it doesn't have to be scary. And another great thing is that with our team, we're part of a huge team, which we'll talk about later, but there's plenty of training on social media. how to use hashtags, how to use Facebook, and, help things out in that category. So don't feel like you need to be an expert in social media. You don't need to have a doctor's degree or anything like that. It is completely learning as you go, and it's a process, and it's something that, you are in charge of at the end of the day. Like, you're in charge of what you put out there. You're in charge of how you're able to brand yourself and what you share. So it's really cool, especially considering that we're all able to connect with one another, and we don't even live, in the same state sometimes. Another thing too is thinking that, maybe you don't know anybody. Maybe you don't have any friends or family that would want to do this with you, or buy a challenge pack or do a workout program. That's okay. I didn't have anybody. I mean, it was a struggle just to get my family to get on board and try some workouts with me. So don't get discouraged in that area. It is completely doable. And like I mentioned, just expanding your network and connecting with other people, that will take care of itself. So if you feel like you don't know a lot of people, don't worry. There's plenty of people out there to get to know. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and throw it over to Jackie. She'll talk about our next topic.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm talking about all the yucky business stuff, but pay attention because I'm going to tell you how to make cash money in this business. So if you're taking notes, that's great. These are big fun numbers you're going to want to write down. And Nicole, I saw your post 15 minutes ago, so I'm really glad you figured out how to get in here.
Barely.
Yeah, so I had another girl who posted was trying to get in, but hopefully everyone got in. So, okay, one of the things when you search Beachbody, let me just get some of these yucky things out of the way. You'll see pyramid scheme. It's one of the biggest things that pops up on Google, and that you might hear people talk about, or if you tell one of your friends, like, I'm a Beachbody coach, and they're like, oh, that's a crock of crap. That's a scheme. I want you to think of, and Abby will appreciate this, I want you to think of the military structure and our corporate structure. So you have your E9, enlisted highest rank, command sergeant major in the Army. They work their way up the ladder. They started from the bottom, they're all the way at the top now, and without going into officer, obviously, but they make the most amount of money, right? And they're in charge, and it's just like the CEO of a business. And then right below them is type manager level people. Then you have your supervisors, and then you have down at the bottom your employees. So it's the same in terms of corporate structure, corporate world, and the military. Now, there is no chance in the world that an E1 enlisted Army soldier is going to make as much money as an E9 where they're at. I mean, it's slim to none where that's not going to happen. Same thing with an employee and a CEO. It's very unlikely that the employee is going to ever outrank or out-earn the CEO of a business. This is a totally different ballgame with Beachbody, where it is set up and looks kind of like a pyramid because you have different legs of your business. And if you do join, you'll learn so much more about this in our trainings, because I don't want to blow your mind too much. But it does look like a pyramid because you have so many people underneath you. These aren't all your people. These are people that your coaches above you are putting down beneath you and everything to build volume for you to make more money in the long run in terms of your bonuses. I can out-earn my coach right now who's in the Millionaires Club. I can out-earn her. It's just based off of how much I put into the business, how many people I help, how many coaches that I help that sign on. And if I make them successful, it helps me to be successful. But if I don't help anyone, if I don't help my team, if I don't help other people change their lives, I'm dead in the water. That's it. So that's how this business works, is that you help other people, you pay it forward, you help your challengers running groups, you help the coaches that you sign up. And that's how you become successful, because if you don't, I mean, that's just not how it goes. So the pyramid scheme thing's totally nixed. This is not corporate America. This is what's up and coming. And I guarantee in 10 years, you see how many businesses are like this. Beachbody is just one of those ones that's very unique and different, where we get to be fit friends and positive and go on trips together and all this fun stuff. So the next thing I want to talk about is sales. Everyone in here, raise your hand if you've got that yucky message from someone saying, oh, I have this fabulous product. Hey girl, let's talk about this. I want to tell you about my Arbonne mascara and, all this product stuff. And you're just like, I don't even know you. And that's not what we do. I would never message some random person and be like, hey, want to join my challenge group because, I looked at your pictures and I think you have fitness on your mind and I don't know, that's just not how it works. So think of this as, Ellen talked about building relationships earlier and how we really strive to build relationships. I never feel like I have to sell a thing to anybody, because what we have in Beachbody is what people what they already want. We're providing solutions for their resolutions. And let me put it to you this way. Top couple New Year's resolutions for 2016 were to lose weight, quit smoking and drinking, learn something new, build better relationships with their family and friends, pay off debt. We have something for all of these things, like accountability. If you're trying to quit smoking or drinking, you have a group of over 4,000 people that we're a part of to support you through this. We have tools to help you lose weight. We have tools to help you get your mind right. We have tools to help you pay off your debt, which is one of the big reasons I'm a coach, right? So I don't feel like I have to sell anything for anybody, because someone can take this and run with it, and it's going to change their life in a positive way. It's not mascara. It's a life-changing, company and products. And then another thing is, do I have to be a fitness or nutrition pro? This is something I used to be really big on. I used to think you had to have the cert to do everything, and you really don't. And the nice thing about Beachbody is you don't have to be a fitness nutrition pro. You don't have to be a size 2. You don't have to be anything. You can just be yourself and want to share your journey and help other people. And that is exactly how you're going to do well, because someone's going to gravitate more towards the person who went from a size 10 to a size 2 because they were doing fitness programs and eating healthy, versus the cookie cutter perfect model who didn't share the story at all. They're going to be you're more attracted when you watch The Voice or American Idol. The people that stick out to you the most are the people with the amazing stories that are yucky and hard and have a lot of pain in them, and then they overcome them in a positive way. So you don't have to be this perfect body coach, and you don't have to be a nutritionist or a fitness pro, because we have that handed to us from Beachbody. We have Harvard-trained nutritionists making our meal plans. We have Sagi and Autumn, and if you do any of these programs, you know that these trainers are no joke. So we don't have to do that. We are the accountability buddy. We are pushing these out there and helping people to change their lives. But we don't have to do the fitness and nutrition stuff for them. Granted, we help them with clean eating and meal plans and everything, but a lot of that's provided to us too. So you don't have to be this perfect person to be a coach. All right, let's talk money. Let's talk big money. Okay. Being a Beachbody coach is one of the most ridiculously cheap ways to start your own business, where you get the freedom to do whatever the heck you want to do. So I'll just do really lightly, talk about your own startup company. Let's say you're going to go, have your own juice business or something. You're looking at huge startup costs, thousands and thousands of dollars. You're looking at quotas that you have to meet, or if you're part of a franchise, they're expecting you to sell a certain amount of stuff. And you're looking at long hours, because most of these people that have their own businesses have a lot of skin in the game, and they have a lot of money on the line. So they're working 80-hour weeks trying to make it work. And 80% of startup businesses fail. So can you imagine putting $100,000 into a business and watching it tank? And then, like I said, they have skin in the game. So this is a high stress situation, right? You have a lot going on. Versus Beachbody coaching, the startup rate is ridiculously low. And Alyssa's going to talk a little bit more about this later on. And for military, Abby, it's nothing. So Beachbody really pays it forward to the military. We're really big on that. So you're looking at really little startup costs, not a lot of skin in the game. No quotas. Beachbody doesn't make you sell 4 challenge packs a month. You do whatever you want to do, and you set your own hours and everything. So you basically get to do whatever you want to do. And the problem with that is people treat this like a small business and might treat it like a hobby because they don't have a lot of skin in the game. So if you want to do really well, you have to put skin in the game. If you want to make $100,000 business work, you have to treat this like a $100,000 business, even if you only have a couple bucks invested into it to start up. Ellen, are you okay? I got that pop up too.
Yeah, I thought I made it for an hour, but apparently it's only for 45 minutes.
Oh, can you extend it?
I have to pay money.
Okay, let me rush. Okay, so let's talk money. So when you sign up as a coach, you get 25% off of everything. So even if you go through this day and you're like, I don't want to work this business, but you still want to use the products, you're going to save $16 a month on your Shakeology anyway. So you want to sign up as a discount coach at least. You get 25% off the products. Every coach also makes 25% commission on anything that they sell. So if you sell a $150 challenge pack, you're going to make about 40 or 50 bucks on that challenge pack. And then the big thing is the bonus cycle. So if you're a regular brand new coach, you're not eligible for bonus cycles yet. But let's say you promote yourself to Emerald rank, which means that you have 2 coaches that you sponsored underneath you. You have the potential to make up to $250 per week, depending on how well your coaches do, how much you help them, how invested they are. So you can see $250 extra a week I mean, that's a lot. Plus, that's not including your commission. Looking at a diamond coach, when you get a couple more coaches underneath you, this is 8 coaches underneath you, which you'll learn more about this later. So you think 8 people, have 8 people sign up underneath you, and 2 of them go emerald, you are looking at $2,000 a week for a potential bonus. And so what, that's $8,000 a month potential as a diamond coach. I mean, and that's not including your commission. And it just goes on from there. So if you end up going full reign with this thing like our coach did and be in the Millionaires Club, because there's no cap. They don't limit you. This isn't like a franchise or a business where they cap you. You make whatever money based off of how much effort you put in and how you help other people. So if that helps you to get a little bit of an idea, and I'll tell you what I make. Right now I'm averaging anywhere as an emerald coach between $500 and $1,000 a month on team bonuses and for how many lives I impact. And I am big on helping a lot of people per month. So a lot of my stuff's commission, but that's because I'm dedicated to helping a lot of people. So if that gives you an idea, I work the business maybe 15 hours a week. So if you can wrap your head around that a little bit, maybe it'll help you to understand the potential with this business. And for I pay a small monthly fee to be a coach, and Alyssa will address that. So I'm done talking about money if Alyssa wants to jump in.
Okay. So, you guys, we are on the number 2 team in the entire company, and that is so amazing. And our community is so awesome. Like, I can't even tell you guys, like, it's just the most amazing thing. Like, everyone wants to help everybody. Everyone has a different background. So there's no like standard for what a coach is. Like, everyone is, we live all over the United States and Canada. We all have different backgrounds. Just, it's amazing. It's just this huge melting pot of people. So if you decide to sign up as a coach, what you'll do is you're going to purchase a challenge pack. So that's going to be a fitness program that, fits around your needs, your goals, something that you're interested in trying, plus your Shakeology, which is going to be your daily dose of dense nutrition. Those are your superfoods. There's so many different flavors to choose from. They're awesome. Also, with that challenge pack, you're going to get a meal plan. You're going to get a calendar, and some of them come with different things. So you'll also get what else they come with. Those can range between $140 or around like $260 being the highest. It all depends on, what you're looking for. The sign-up fee is normally $40, but if you sign up with a challenge pack, it's actually waived. So you actually, you save money. And even with the challenge pack, you're saving money. So it's a really, really good investment. And that's like your main investment that you're going to be making. Also, when you sign up as a coach, like Jackie said, you get 25% off of products, which is also really great because you really want to be a product of the product. You want to use the products. You want to do the fitness programs and really just start sharing your journey. So if you are in the military, if you're active duty or if you're a vet, you actually get the $15 a month business fee, and you get the sign-up fee waived. So you basically are getting it for free, which is awesome. And that is like really, really cool. So another thing for military and active duty is that Beachbody has been giving back to vets, especially with one of the newest programs that came out is a military-style boot camp workout program. And Beachbody has been giving back to vets. So they've been giving back to the organization called Mission Continues. And what it does is it helps vets transition back to life at home and also empowers them to find purpose through community impact. So I thought that was really cool when I heard that they were doing it. And it's really great that this company not only is changing lives, but like they're giving back to people in need. And I think that's really important, especially being a part of such a large company. It's like they are doing so many great things every single month. It's amazing. Also, I wanted to throw in there that, we're coaches, we work hard, and it's like you want to play hard too. So we also can earn free trips. So there's the main Success Club trip. There's one every year. They just had one. It was a cruise. And I don't even know the exact number, but there was a couple thousand coaches on this cruise for a few days. It was all inclusive. It's really awesome. The next trip coming up is actually in the Dominican Republic. So it's a free trip, U+1, and you can earn this free trip just by helping people every single month. You can also earn money towards your trip, so you can get some extra spending money, which is really, really awesome. And it's all inclusive, and it's going to be at a resort, and there's workshops, and you get to hear from top coaches and do a group workout. It's really, really cool. And it's going to be a really amazing experience. And you can earn that. You just have to help people change their lives. Another thing that we have every year is our Coach Summit. So that comes up in July. It was in Nashville last year, and it's in Nashville again this year, which is really awesome. And you can earn your free ticket to Summit by helping people every single month. So if you can help 3 people every single month, then you can earn a free ticket to Summit, which is really, really great. Because the actual ticket to Summit, I don't know the exact price. Do you guys know? I'm not really sure, but it's a little over like $200 or something like that. And you can earn it for free, which is really awesome. And you're earning it just by helping, change lives.
Yeah.
So it's really, really cool. And I went last year for the first time. I had no idea what I was doing or getting myself into. And it literally blew my mind, changed my life. I laughed, I cried. I met so many different people. It's you plus like 25,000 other coaches taking over Nashville. Like literally we shut it down. You take over the stadiums, you take over downtown. They have like a super workout where you're all working out in the middle of downtown Nashville, like 20,000 coaches working out at once. Like how can life get any better than that? It's the most amazing experience. And then there's also workshops. You have workshops almost every day. You get to have celebrity workouts with, these trainers that we work out with in these programs every single day. You get to see them in person and do a live workout with them, which is really cool. And then you also get to hear from top coaches in the company. So it's a really, really amazing experience. And I think everybody should go, because if I didn't go last year, I would have felt like I was missing out, because literally it's so awesome. Like I think about it and I get chills, but it's going to change your life. Like this opportunity will change your life. And I say that and I mean it. It's like
just to jump in case we get kicked off of the meeting because there's a time limit, I put another link in the group so we can jump right into the link for the Q&A. So if you guys we all get booted and everything ends, just go right back into the Facebook group and click the link and it'll pop us right back into another meeting.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay. Cause we want you guys to do Q&A.
And then also, so there's Summit, and you guys, and it's different every 2 years. I think they have it in the same place for 2 years, and then they switch it. So next year it's going to be somewhere new. Also, Beachbody recognizes its coaches for the hard work that we do in helping others change their lives. So they'll send out fun gifts like every month for you helping people. They've sent out bobbleheads like her Shakeology cup that she has. I think this year it's a Shakeology apron. There was like a Snuggie at one point or something crazy. Like they just like to, like give you fun things for working hard, which is really, really cool. They also hold contests, and I wanted to bring this up because I thought it was really cool. So a lot of the times when, companies hold contests, you're like, oh, whatever, like no one ever wins. It's all a scam. You just like don't believe it. So I think it was 2 months ago or last month, I can't remember, but with the new military style boot camp program, they wanted you to take a small video of yourself working out to it and have it like in the background. So one of the coaches on our team, she did it out in Oregon, and she had like the mountains and like this gorgeous view. She ended up winning like $1,000, you guys, just for showing how she was working out with this program. And it was so cool because I was like, oh my God, that's one of us.